Together with Earle Sports Bets. Yeah, the twins, they be checking in. Stacking up green is the scene that you're stepping in. Winning is a trend and we save, making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies.
We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we have a massive 6 game to go slate to go over. I've already locked in 3 plays all in the same game. I feel like you can just focus on one game today and make money and move on. And that may sound super whatever, but I have fully attacked this Mets Cardinals game. And it may be the most obvious play on the board. It may be that. I don't care. I feel like there is a opportunity that we could take advantage of every single time in that situation. So I did it. But with that being said, before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. One went right, one went wrong in the world of sports betting. Felt like it could have been better. It did. I lost a couple of them that were tough losses. Detroit, Minnesota, first 5 under 4 was a loser. New York, Pittsburgh, first 5 under 4.5 was a loser. Arizona, team total under for the first 5 at 3.5. They scored 2 runs in the first inning and nothing after that. Austin Gomer shuts them down.
Yes,
there. And the
Except
first 5
they didn't win the full game though.
And the first 5 under. Yeah, and the first 5 under 6.5 came through. That was a little bit of a sweat because the Rockies loaded up the bases in the bottom of the 5th and had scored a couple runs in that inning. I thought that there was going to be like a 2-out single or whatever, and I was going to lose. And then the next game was Tampa Bay, San Fran, first 5 under 4.5. It was 2-0 at the end of 4 innings. The Rays scored 3 in the top of the 5th to lose it. Outstanding. Cleveland, first 5 under 5. It was 1-1 heading into the bottom of the 4th. 2 2-run home runs kill that first 5 under. And that what pisses me off more about losing the under that way was I was going back and forth on the show between the first 5 under and the Reds' first 5-run line. Which sucks. Which if I would have went the other way, I would have had a profitable day. It is what it is, though. Oakland, St. Louis, first 5 under 5. Was a loser. They scored 4 runs in the first inning, and they actually scored 2 in the 6th or 2 in the 5th. So I thought they scored 1 in the bottom of the 4th. No, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, or whatever, something along those lines. I thought I had a chance to maybe get that push or maybe get the win there a little bit later, and that first 5 just didn't happen. I won 3 of the last 4, though. I had Boston, Washington, first 5 under 4.5. That was 2-0 at the end of 5. KC team total over 3.5 was nice there. Milwaukee first 5 under 4.5. It finished 4-1, but the Dodger run line came through there. That was rather easy. I ended up live betting later in the game a little bit on the Brewers live team total under 1.5 when it was like 7-1 in the 7th or whatever, and the under 9 live. And both those came through. Small bets on that, but anyway, 5 and 6 down 1.31 units. In August, 128, 142, and 11 down 16.47. So a little bit of a step backwards, but small slate today. Adam Wainwright day. Looking forward to getting to this slate.
Yeah, it was a profitable day on the site yesterday, though. We're still down 9.5 for the month. Still got a pretty big hole to dig out of. Colorado, that game was stupid. Back and forth and just did not teeter the right way at the end. 9-7 Arizona in that one. Under in the Tampa Bay game, winner. Reds run line, winner. Nationals money line, winner. Texas, bet Texas, they say. They're such a good offense. Gets shut out. Run line's a loser. And then we had the Dodger run line, which was a nice winner. And shock, I'm going to go back to it today. We ended up going 4-2, up 2.6 units because we had a nice plus 138 and a plus 120. And our two losers were plus money. So it is what it is. Good day yesterday and ready to probably have a very, very small slate today.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll head to the chat and then we'll get started on this massive slate. Oh,
I'm good.
You there?
Yeah, I pulled the wire too much.
There you go.
Decided.
Just terrible yesterday. Won 2 bets out of 8. Ouch. Yeah. Good morning, ESB. Cashed on that Dodger money line last night. Ready to fire today.
You should have had the run line. It would have been a lot better.
Yeah, did push with the under 8 and the Dodger money line there. We'll get into it here. We'll get it kicked off with the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. The Mariners are $2 favorites in this one here with a total of 9 in this spot. Let's take a look at the line history in this game where we have George Kirby and Angel Zerpa. Line opened up at a minus 200. It's down minus 210. It's down to a minus 200. So a 10-cent line movement towards these KC Royals. Line opened up at a 9 at minus 120. It is still a 9 at minus 120. The cash flow for this game, we have 79% of the tickets and 86% of the cash. Oh, that's on the run line for the Mariners. 84% of the tickets and 60% of the cash is on the money line for the Mariners. And the line has moved towards the Royals. Telling me maybe there's some value on the Royals here in this game. We have 33% of the tickets and 81% of the cash is on the under, and the line is not budged. It's not moved. Let's take a look at Ballpark Palace, see what type of hitting conditions we have at Kauffman Stadium today. And they are the third best hitting conditions on the slate. Plus 11% overall home runs, minus 30% home runs, but plus 12% doubles, triples, and plus 22% singles. KC is a great hitter's ballpark if you don't hit home runs. Pretty simple. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup here. Angel Zerpa, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be an opener here. No, he went 4 innings in his last appearance. I don't know if it was a start. It wasn't a start. It was an appearance because I believe Alec March opened for him or something along those lines.
Sounds right.
Or was it Cows? Was it Austin Cox? I think it was Austin Cox that opened for him last time. Then he gave up 4 runs on 5 hits, walked the batter, struck out 2 in 4 innings against the Cardinals in the 12-8 win. And then on the flip side, we have George Kirby, who's been really good. 3.16 ERA, 0.89 whip, 10.22 strikeouts per 9, which is 30%. 0.97 walks per 9, a 2.78 BABIP, but 2.89 FIP, and a 3.04 Sierra. Bullpen advantage here. Let me type in because I don't have the pitcher because it has it as undecided. I need to type in the KCR so I can get the bullpen numbers. Bullpen advantage does go towards the Mariners here. This one, 3.51 FIP, 3.44 Sierra compared to 5.5 FIP and a 4.90 Sierra. Both teams are smashing right now. 121 WRC plus versus righties, both of them, which is they have them at 5th and 7th. Both these teams are hitting right now. I know George Kirby's numbers have been pretty good, but I feel like this could be a sneaky over. And one thing we've seen with the Mariners, or with the not the Mariners, with the Royals here is, and I cashed with it yesterday. I think I just want to go right back to it today. Royals team total over 3.5. It's a minus 105. Taking a look at their previous games, 5, 8, 7, 4, 12. They've hit it in 5 in a row. 0, 3, but then 9, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 4, 7. This team is hitting right now. There's no hiding that. And when I can get a total that low, I am very interested here in the Kansas City Royals team total over 3.5 here at minus 105.
I'm going to stay away from this game. It does look a little bit weird. It looks like the first game of the series where it's a very short line. Oh,
no, they're minus 200.
Wow, covers is way off. Oh, okay. I just didn't refresh it. Sorry. I saw minus 140 for a minute. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, I was going to say
All right, now I
covers
finally see Zerpa, and okay. I just forgot to refresh it. Yeah, it's like minus 2. Never mind. I'm staying away from this game. They kind of priced me out of Seattle because their run line's minus 130. I like George Kirby. I'm a Kirby guy. I think he's going. I will have a Cy Young ticket on him next year. I think he's going to be that solid again. He's one of the big. He was one of the big prospects coming up for the Seattle Mariners like a year ago, and he has definitely performed that way. He was an all-star. I really do like George Kirby. I can't touch the game though because it's just a little bit too wide.
Fair. I'm grabbing the team total over 3.5 here with the KC Royals. That's just too low for me not to. And all the money coming in on the under, and the line is just staying put. And all the money coming in on Seattle, and the line moving towards KC tells me that that's probably not a terrible look. So team total over with the Royals here at 3.5.
Sounds good. Back to the chat.
Yeah. Sorry. I just killed 2 mosquitoes. I'm honed in. There you go. Guess what, Mets? Mets, baby. It's all about the Mets.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I think the Mets are a great play today. You're right. I need to stay away from uncertain totals. All in, Mets over 2.5 runs in the first 5 against the worst pitcher in baseball. I just took the full game team total over because the Cardinals bullpen is still very untrustworthy. 2.5 and minus 150. That's pretty low there. I'm actually interested in one other play in this Royals game. Maybe a first 5 team total over 1.5. I think is very interesting there as well. I really can't stand mosquitoes. Yeah. I don't know. I like to fade the Royals with Senior Kirby, but leaned Mariners money line originally. Yeah. Line has moved to 3.5 for the Mets. Yeah, I can see that. I can't either. Yeah. Adam Wainwright gave up 8 runs in 1 inning against in his last start against the Royals. Gave up 7 runs in 3 innings against the Rockies. Before that, Mets money line and over half run first inning. A Yurfie is a great look in this one as well. I feel like I can attack this Mets game 8 different ways and feel completely comfortable about it. I just want to limit my amount of action on that game.
Yes.
Because the line has moved towards the over. It did go up to a 10.5, and it went down to back down to 10. But the line has still moved since the opening line starts the over. Dodger run line saved my night last night. I liked to back Kirby for a morning payout. Just got to figure out that juice. I think I'm going to double down on this Royals team total and take the first 5 over 1.5 as well. Because scoring 2 runs is not much. What is up, y'all? Good luck today. What's good? Stop Geo over 9.5. Yeah. Sheesh and Nathan, they're in my back. They're still talking about freaking mosquitoes. Morning, everybody. Morning. Shout out to the Earle brothers.
Shot time. Oh, wait, it's 11 a.m. I can't do shot
time. Cash it. Shot time. Oh, wait, no. It's 11 a.m. We shouldn't do that.
No.
There. Good morning. Yurfie in the Marlins game. I don't hate that. I really don't. The more and more I look at it, I'm probably going to add this team total over 1.5 first 5 with the Mariners or with the Royals as well.
I was about to say Mariners game, not Marlins. Mariners.
Yeah.
You just said Marlins.
Mariners. Royals.
Yeah, no.
Royals game.
You said Marlins.
Yeah. You sound like me. Just took a ripper. Feels gross back in the Mets. Gotta get down and dirty sometimes. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Royals money line. Yeah. Fernando, the total 9.5 rarely goes over. Yeah, it's a 9. So yeah, Markel. Oh my God, with these freaking mosquitoes. Back on Nimmo over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's cashed this in 8 of his last 10 games. There you go. Like to hear that. I'm going to move on it here. I think the first time I'm making one of these bets all year, a first 5 team total, and I'm going to start looking for those 1.5s. Those 1.5s for the first 5 team totals, where just give me 2 runs, because you could have gotten that with the Astros yesterday at minus 150, and it would have hit in the first 2 batters. So, yeah, thank you. Y'all like the Dodgers not to bat in the 9th at minus 105? Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. We'll move. We have a couple interesting. It's a 6-game slate today, Tim. But we have a couple interesting days here because we have Patrick Corbin, and then we have Adam Wainwright next game, and to close out the slate, we have Lance Lynn. So should be a fun little slate here. We have the Boston Red Sox as minus 175 favorites with a total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at this line history here with the Red Sox and the Nationals here. This line opened up at a 185. It's down to a 174, so it has moved towards Patrick Corbin. Line opened up at a 9 at even money. It's down to a 9.5 at even money. It's down to a 9 at minus 135. So it's still heavily juiced towards the over, but it's moved down half a run. And let's take a look here. We have 50% of the tickets and 63% of the cash is on the over, and the lines move towards the under. I think Patrick Corbin could pitch well today. And we'll get into that here. 28% of the tickets and 64% of the cash is on the Nationals here as well. Let's take a look at the ballpark power for this one. Nationals Park plus 14% runs, plus 12% home runs, plus 17% doubles, triples, plus 3% singles. Let's take a look at this pitching matchup here. Chris Sale, I believe, has only pitched 1 game since coming back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he pitched on August 11th, and previous to that, he pitched on June 1st. This will be his second game back. In his first game back, he had 2 earned runs, gave up 2 earned runs on 1 hit, struck out 7 and 4 2/3 against the Tigers. He only threw 58 pitches, so they limited him in that game there. On the flip side, we have Patrick Corbin, who at home is much better than he is on the road. But 4.71 ERA, 1.33 whip, 5.34 strikeouts per 9, which is 14%, 3.45 walks per 9, a 238 BABIP, a 6.51 FIP, and a 5.34 SIERA. Not very good, though. His numbers are usually not very good. The bullpen advantage does go towards the Red Sox here. 3.87 FIP, 3.87 SIERA compared to 3.44 FIP and a 3.98 SIERA. Hitting advantage goes towards the Natties here. The Nats are actually hitting lefties pretty well. 111 WRC plus, which is 12th. And over the last 30 days, the Red Sox are not hitting lefties at all. 71 WRC plus, which is 24th in baseball. Tells me we can get a decent Patrick Corbin appearance here today. And I'm kind of interested in the Washington Nationals early in this game, in the first 5 innings, in this spot. Where you can get the first 5 at plus 150 for the Washington Nationals. And you can also get their team total over 1.5 in the first 5 at minus 145. I'm kind of interested in that as well. The line has moved down with all the money coming in on the over. Tells me that we can get a good performance here from Corbin. Sale, I think, is a big question mark still. He had a good performance in his last one. Nationals are hitting lefties pretty well. I like Washington early in this game.
I like the Natties too. Happy Patrick Corbin Day. And yes, it's celebration because I know the Nationals are 11-13 with him pitching, but you're up 5.76 unit, and that is the 9th most profitable pitcher in baseball. Patrick Corbin. Thank you very much. 8th if you take out Matthew Boyd like I do because he's out for the entire season. I'm actually a believer in Patrick Corbin today. This is a Boston Red Sox team that's very confusing as well. But I don't care. I like the Natties in this game. And I'm going to continue. And it's kind of I don't want to say system, but with Patrick Corbin, he pitches well at home. You don't back him on the road. You back him at home. That's what I'm going to do here. Give me Patrick Corbin Day today, money line.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab here Washington Nationals first 5 money line plus 150. Washington Nationals first 5 team total over 1.5. I'm going to start if I like a side and they have a team total of 1.5 in the first 5. I'm going to start attacking it. That's what I'm going to start doing. So first 5 team total over 1.5 with the Nationals minus 145 and the first 5 money line at plus 150 for me.
Get it?
Back to the chat, Tim.
Where did you leave off? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You like the Brew Crew today? No, you like the Brew Crew? I am not on the Brew Crew today. Royals first 5, 1.5 hit the last 5 games.
Yeah, they're hitting, and so has their team total over 3.5.
Right on. I want to double up on Red Sox. No, thank you. You like the under 9?
No,
I don't know.
I can see I can see Patrick Corbin shutting down the Red Sox today. Yes, I would lean towards a Red Sox team total under.
Yeah, I know. Just don't see the Royals winning today. Me neither. Red Sox one line. No, thank you. 6-game parlay. Royals. Nah. Nationals. Yes. Tigers. Good luck. Mets. Arizona. Brewers. I'm not on Arizona. I'm not on the Brewers. Now, I don't know. Feels kind of poopy. May stay off. Fair enough. Nationals. Yes. Either that or Boston and over same game parlay. I don't like the Red Sox today. Dudes, did you know that Brittany Griner doesn't have to wear a bra? That makes sense. Because she doesn't have any tits. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the chat. Under. You can see the under in the Natties game. Okay. Well, I don't see an under in this game, Nick.
No, I've already attacked this one multiple times, and we'll get into it here. The New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals here, minus 130 for the Mets, total of 10 in this game. I've already tripled up on this spot. I really like this spot, and I feel like I can find another spot for this game and be completely fine with it. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the line history of this one. It opened up at a minus 110. It's actually up to 135 now, so it's moved 25 cents towards the New York Mets. Line opened up at a minus 120 for the over 10. It's up to a minus 125 for the over 10. It did get up to a minus. Did get up to minus, or not minus. Did get up to 10.5 at one point. Has come back down to the 10, but still, since the opening line move, has moved towards the over. Let's take a look at the cash flow in this game, and it's 73% of the tickets and 92% of the cash is on the over. 71% of the tickets and 73% of the cash is on the Mets in this game. But 41% of the tickets, 86% of the cash on the Mets run line. So big bets coming in on the Mets here in this game. I've already attacked on 3 spots. I think that's all I'm going to do for this game. It's just the 3 spots. I'm on the Mets first 5. I'm on the Mets team total over 5.5. I'm on the Mets I'm on this full game over as well. I did the full game over as a free pick video yesterday. Taking a look at Ballpark Pal here, Busch Stadium is actually the worst hitting slate condition on the slate. I don't care. Minus 12% runs, minus 10% home runs, minus 8% doubles, triples, minus 7% singles. Terrible hitting conditions. It's Adam Wainwright. Quintana's not been great either. 3.03 ERA, 1.28 WHIP, 6.07 strikeouts per 9, which is 16%, 3.03 walks per 9, a 3.01 BABIP, 293 FIP, but a 5.13 SIERA. On the flip side, Adam Wainwright, the last 30 days, 12.6 ERA, 2.40 WHIP, 6.6 strikeouts per 9, which is 14%, 4.20 walks per 9, a 455 BABIP, a 666 FIP, and a 5.11 SIERA. Bullpen advantage does go towards the Cardinals here. 3.64 FIP, 3.74 SIERA compared to 5.09 FIP and a 4.39 SIERA. If you do like the Cardinals today, wait till Adam Wainwright's pulled and line bet the Cardinals. The hitting advantage does go towards St. Louis here. 126 WRC plus, which is 7, compared to 104, which is 12. It's one reason why I do like the full game over even at a 10.5 or a 10, because I think the Cardinals can contribute a little bit to this as well. So I'm on the Mets first 5 money line. I'm on the I'm on the team total over 5.5 and the full game over 10.5.
Fading Wainwright until he's out of the league. He should have retired last year. He has been awful this year, an 8.78 ERA, except for they're never going to send him. They're never going to do anything with him. He's going to continue to start because the Cardinals are crap. And there's no real reason to not allow him to start besides him sucking. And we're going to take advantage of that. Obviously, the books know this. You said that Bushfield's one of the worst hitting conditions today. Yet the total is still 10.5. Yeah, I'm on the over. I took the Syracuse Mets run line as well. I think the Mets are able to attack Wainwright. If teams like Kansas City and Colorado can tag him up for 15 runs in 4 innings, the Mets should too. I don't care how bad their bottom half of the lineup is. They should be able to tag him up as well. This is a Mets run line in the over spot, and you guys know how little I'm betting the Mets right now. That just shows how much I really want to just fade out and Wainwright. Mets run line in the over, Nick.
Yeah, and I was trying to look at it and try to figure out, well, what's wrong with the Mets this year? And I mean,
yes.
And
the Mets need speed. The Mets need power. The Mets need pitching. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is that yeah. So
bonus points for whoever knows what show that is. All right.
Yeah, bonus points for anybody in the chat knows what show that is. I'll play it one more time so you guys can see it again.
The Mets need speed. The Mets need power. The Mets need pitching. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Bonus points, anybody who knows what that show is.
Granted, he was talking about the Mets in 2012.
Yeah, it's 2013, yeah.
Or whatever it was at that time. So.
Yeah, back to the chat.
Still, nothing has changed.
No, nothing. And nothing will change.
Nope. Back to the chat, Nick?
No.
Oh.
All right, I was trying to type up. Where did you leave off last game?
Fernando's on the Mets.
Mets in the over 10.5. Yeah.
He's on the same thing as us.
Yeah, Mets don't fail me now. Today's the day I back. There we go.
Oh, God. All right, I'm taking
Mets money line. Mets first 5, full game. Thinking of the Nerfy. Whoa. Okay. Look ahead to Friday. I'm jumping on the Rangers at home -135 versus Woodruff at Brewers. That line will be -150 more by later tonight or tomorrow. I haven't even capped it. I like the sound of that triple up. Yeah. Don't see how people still trusting the Mets. I don't.
I don't. We don't trust Wainwright more.
Yeah. Over 10. Yes. Pete for a home run. Why not?
Sure.
Nationals +202. Love it. I don't know where you're seeing +202.
Yeah.
Nathan has no idea what it is. Fernandez says it's easy. It's American Pie. And it's easy.
Not.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
It's a TV show.
Does anybody know what books do first 5 team totals besides DK? BetOnline does. You bastards made that first 5 team total over 1.5 jump to -125 before I can submit my ticket. Wow. It's -105 on BetOnline. And I think Tim has one of his links down in the description below if you want to sign up for that.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
The movie with Stacy's mom.
No,
it's a TV show. I meant the Yerfie in the Mets game. Okay, I was going to say that's kind of ballsy asking Adam Wainwright to get 3 outs. Remember, Cardinals just lost 8-0 to the Athletics, and the Mets got 6 of their 8 runs against a pitcher with half an ERA of Wainwright. Yeah. But it's a new day. It is a new day. But we will get into this next one here. Tim's favorite game on the slate. The Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. The Tigers are -135 favorites with a total 8.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot here. We have this line open up. Wow. At Detroit -105. It's up to a -134 now. Only 20-cent line movement towards these Motor City Kitties. And the line opened up at an 8.5 at -120. It's now it did get down to an 8 at one point. It's out back to an 8.5 at -105. So a 15-cent line movement towards the under and a 29-cent line movement towards the Tigers. Big movement towards the Tigers. 70% of the tickets and 83% of the cash is on the Tigers. That makes sense. 78% of the tickets and 93% of the cash is on the under. And the lines move towards the under. That makes sense. Progressive Field is the best hitting conditions on the slate. There is a chance that this game won't be played, though. Plus 17% runs, plus 29% home runs, plus 33% double triples, plus minus 12% singles. If it does, it's some nice hitters-friendly weather. But the market's telling us that this is still, even with the good market, even with the good hitters-friendly weather, it's still an under. And I can see why with the way these two teams are hitting. We'll get into that. Tariq Skubal, 5.55 ERA, 1.36 whip, 9.25 strikeouts per nine, which is 25%, 1.48 walks per nine, 389 BABIP, but 224 FIP, and a 3.39 SIERA. On the flip side, Xavier Curry, 3.97 ERA, 1.24 whip, 6.35 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%, 3.57 walk per nine, a 242 BABIP, a 476 FIP, and a 5.60 SIERA. Hitting advantage or pitching bullpen advantage, words, goes towards the Guardians here. 3.86 FIP, 3.90 SIERA compared to 4.06 FIP and a 4.07 SIERA. Hitting advantage goes towards the Tigers, a significant one, even though the Tigers only have 97 WRC plus, which is 18th against righties. This Cleveland Guardians team doesn't hit lefties, and that's putting it lightly. Dead last in the last 30 days at 46 WRC plus. The average is 100. Average hitting is 100 WRC plus, 46 WRC plus versus left-handed pitching. And for those wondering if it's because they just haven't seen left-handed pitching, no. They've got, I believe, one of the biggest sample sizes when it comes to play appearances against lefties. They've got about middle of the pack, 273 at-bats. The highest is 403, the lowest is 158. This team is just not hitting lefties right now. And I can see why this line has moved towards the Tigers the way it has. I would lean towards the Tigers early in this game. Tigers first 5 minus a half is minus 108. That's my lean towards it at the moment. I'm just going to stay off this game, though. It's a pass for me. I don't even know if we're going to be getting this game. So,
Cool. Pass. It's an AL Central game. I don't bet AL Central games, especially with the Tigers being a favorite on the road. No, thank you.
All right, fair enough. Back to the chat then.
Yeah, if anybody was interested, that's the Bet Online link, if anybody wanted it. This could be one I tip my toes in. No, thank you. Fading Skubal away from home, Guardians today. Good luck. FanDuel is doing 25% boost on NFL season win totals today. I'm jumping on the Bengals under 11.5 wins if it's still around that number.
Yes.
If you want to go after that division, either Bengals under or Browns over.
Yes, I think my best bet of the year is the Browns under, or the Bengals under, my bad. I literally had a document typed up for futures I wanted to make. Yeah. NFL futures looks. I haven't gotten to much yet, like of ones I want to bet. Literally the only thing I have typed in at the moment is Bengals under 11.5 wins. That is the only thing I have typed in at the moment. To my document of futures I want to make. Yes. Over 8.5. Good luck
to you.
Give me that Guardians. All right. Good luck. I'm cool if this game Guards lost yesterday. Detroit money line. Yeah. We'll head to the 5th game on the slate. Arizona Diamondbacks are at the San Diego Padres. The Padres are minus 110 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Rich Hill and Zach Gallen is your pitching matchup here today, and it's a pick'em. Let that sink in for a second. Granted, we get road Zach Gallen. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot here. In this one, where we have this line opened up at a 125, minus 125 for the Diamondbacks. It's now minus 106. So it is a decent line move towards the Padres here, who opened up as dogs, and they're close to becoming favorites. Line opened up at 8.5. It's down to an 8. So the line's moved down half a run, and the line has moved towards the Padres, telling me Rich Hill pitches well today. Let's see if the cash flow represents that as well. 58% of the tickets and 63% of the cash is on the Padres. 53% of the tickets and 94% of the cash is on the under. And the lines move towards the under, and the lines move towards the Padres. So all that makes sense. All that checks out. take a look at Ballpark Pal here. Petco Park is one of 2 stadiums that is negative on Ballpark Pal. Minus 7% runs, plus 6% home runs, but minus 5% doubles, triples, minus 9% singles. Taking a look at the pitching matchup here. Zach Allen, 3.86 ERA, 1.13 whip, 9.64 strikeouts per 9, which is 27%, 2.17 walks per 9, a 297 BABIP, a 409 FIP, and a 3.57 SIERA. On the flip side, Rich Hill, not been very good, 6.59 ERA, 1.76 whip, 6.91 strikeouts per 9, which is 16%, 3.29 walks per 9, a 351 BABIP, a 5.53 FIP, and a 5.07 SIERA. Hitting advantage does go towards the Padres here, 107 WRC plus, which is 11th, compared to Zach Allen, 80, or compared to the Diamondbacks against lefties, 88, which is 18th. And looking at this spot for me, it's not a game I'm particularly interested in. Can the Padres get a couple runs against? Can the Padres get a couple runs against road Zach Gallen? Their team total in the first 5 is a 1.5 here. They're hitting righties a little bit right now. Let me take a look here. What Zach Gallen has done. Both these teams just saw each other in Arizona last start for both these guys, where Arizona or San Diego lost 3-0. Now they'll see Zach Gallen in San Diego now. Zach Gallen has not been as good as lately. He did shut out the Padres in his last start, but previous to that, 2 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 5 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 1 earned run against the Pirates, 4 earned runs and 4 earned runs. I kind of think even though it's chalky, now some of these team totals are going to be chalky with these 1.5s in the first 5 innings. You can get a team total over 1.5 for the Padres in the first 5 innings at minus 155. I think I'm going to move on that here. Padres first 5 team total over at 1.5 minus 155 here, because 2 runs in the first inning is not too much to ask for, in my opinion.
Yeah. Zach Allen's my guy, but not on the road. Although his home road splits are kind of the same at this point. How does he have a 4.55 road ERA, a 4.06 home ERA, and a 3.24 ERA altogether? One of those is off. I can't back road Zach Allen. I like San Diego today with Dick Mountain. It looks like, is the line moving? You said the line was moving towards San Diego?
Towards the Padres here, yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I like San Diego in this matchup. I know it's Dick Mountain, but I can't back Zach Allen. If this was in Arizona, different story. Plus Arizona. I will say, actually, Arizona's looked a little bit better as of late. They've won 4 out of 5. So they're starting to look like they're getting themselves together again. They're a game over 500 now. But I'm not – I lean Padres, but I don't know. I can't back Allen.
Fair enough.
I'll have a play on the last game, then.
All right, back to the chat then.
Where? Sorry, you're the last one to go through it, and I was not paying attention. Diamondbacks first 5 run line. Good luck. I can't back road Zach Allen. I thought Zach Allen just pitched.
He did against these
against the Padres. Shut him out
for the Padres in his last start. Now you get to see him twice in a row, and you bring him on the road. Where Zach Allen, let me grab Zach Allen's numbers real quick on the road this year. 4.55 ERA and 59 in the third innings pitched, compared to 4. Did I click the wrong guy? No, Zach Gallen. What? He's 2-7 at home. There's no chance he's 2-7 at home.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but Zach Gallen's just not as good on the road than he is at home.
Gallen, my dude. Give me the D-backs. Padres are stressful against weak teams. I wouldn't count the D-backs as a weak team, though. They're still a team that's in contention. Although they're not. They were on a really rough run. Zachary Gallen, first 5 under. Good luck. I still can't back him on the road. Any division futures in the NFL? Browns, Dolphins.
I have one that the more and more I look at, the more and more I'm interested in it. The Tennessee Titans.
I'm not touching anything.
Anybody but the Jaguars in that division, I think. And anybody but the Lions in the North.
Joe, the White Master Burrows is going to win his first Super Bowl. No.
It's
I
a
don't
weird
think
way
he
to say
ever wins
miss the
one.
playoffs.
Also, Lean Motor City Kitties for race to 2. Funny. Aaron Blankfield. I'm guessing that's fighting. Sounds like fighting.
Yes.
Bet Online charges me over 2% fees per deposit, though. Rough. Thank you, though. All good. I like the over 8.5. I don't hate that. Women's MMA, got it. D-backs money line, good luck to you. Padres are stressful, yes. Lean over, that's fair. Cameron, I don't know kick fighting, but I may take a shot with your pick. I'm going to put $50 on Travis Kelce, 8 touchdowns this year. See that? I'm taking the Browns money line in the under.
For tonight, I'm looking for a little bit more information. I wanted to look. I grabbed the over 37.5 for tonight. I'm also leaning towards the Eagles in the first half.
Okay. Let's head to the final game of the day, which I do like.
Yeah, we have the Milwaukee Brewers and the LA Dodgers in this one here. The Dodgers minus 145 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Let's get into the line history a little bit in this spot. Corbin Burns and Lance Lynn. Line opened up at a minus 135. It's up to a minus 145 for the Dodgers here. So a 10-cent line movement towards LA. Line opened up at an 8 at even money. It's up to a 8.5 at even money. It got all the way down to a 7.5 one point. It is at an 8 at minus 127 to the over. So a line move towards the under and a line move towards the Dodgers, suggesting Lance Lynn pitches well. Let's take a look at the pitching or at the cash flow in this game, where we have 23% of the tickets and 57% of the cash is on the Brewers. The line moves slightly towards the Dodgers. We have 49% of the tickets and 58% of the cash is on the over, and the lines move towards the under. I'm leaning towards this under in this game at the moment. Let's take a look at the ballpark, pal, where Dodger Stadium plus 1%, plus 10% home runs, plus 0% double triples, minus 5% singles. Looking at the pitching matchup here, Lance Lynn has been better since coming to LA. Corbin Burns has been elite. 2.63 ERA, 0.93 whip, 10.51 strikeouts per nine, which is 29%, 3.35 walks per nine, a 218 BABIP, but 297 FIP, and a 3.61 SIERA. On the flip side, Lance Lynn does give me a little bit worried, but the Brewers' offense does not. 5.45 ERA, 1.33 whip, 10.13 strikeouts per nine, which is 26%, 3.12 walks per nine, a 279 BABIP, a 5.98 FIP, and a 4.06 SIERA. Bullpen advantage. 1 second. I have to type in the Dodgers for Lynn because a little bit of the information I have for him is still when he was a White Sox. Bullpen advantage goes towards Milwaukee here. 4 FIP, 3.49 SIERA compared to 4.16 and 4.33. Hitting advantage goes towards the Dodgers, 128 WRC plus, which is third, compared to 82, which is 28th. I'm interested in this under. I'm interested in this first 5 under in this spot. If I had to get to anything in this game, let's take a look at what type of number we're getting for that. 3.5, never mind. It's a 3.5 minus 150 to the over. Damn. Yeah, no, I'm just going to stay off that then. I want it to be. You can get, you can get the Brewers team total over 1.5 in the first 5 at minus 130. Thinking Lance Lynn pitches well, or it gives up 2 earned runs, which Lance Lynn has the opportunity to get hit. I don't trust this Brewers offense. And I was leaning under to begin with here. Lance Lynn has what has he done since being traded? I think he started against the Cubbies first, right? Was this a White? No, that was a White Sox appearance.
Yeah, I think so.
His first start was against the A's, gave up 3 earned runs, but then he gave up 1 earned run against the Padres and no earned runs against the Rockies. I'm going to stay off of this spot. The spot I did not want a 3.5 for that first 5 total, and they're juicing that, or they juiced it heavily to the under. So if I did want that first 5 under 3.5, which I don't, it's a plus 130. But it's a pass for me. It's a pass for me.
Yeah. I like the Dodgers. I like them on the run line. How many times have the Dodgers lost since the All-Star break, Nick?
Once.
Okay, cool. Why are we fading them? Why we're not fading them. Why aren't we backing them? And you look at their run, they've won 10 in a row. 8 out of the 10 of them by run line. And if you count their other 4 wins before that, they've won 14. They're 14-1 their last 15 games, and they haven't covered the run line in 3. A 5-4 win against Arizona, a 2-1 win against Colorado, and the outright loss to San Diego. This Dodger team is making their way up to one of the best teams in baseball, and if the Braves aren't careful, I think they can get caught. For the National League, how far off are they? 78 and 42. Oh no, never mind. There's still a solid 4.5 game lead for them. I like the Dodger run line though, and I would lean over. Lance Lynn, 17-7, is the second biggest over pitcher in baseball. The only one that is higher than him, and the only one that has 70+% like him is Joe Ryan. I'm taking I like the Dodgers run line in this one. Just keep riding Dodgers until they lose. That's kind of how I want to approach it.
Yeah. I can see it. I'm just gonna pass on that one.
Okay.
I have respect for Corbin Burns too. I think that's one thing
okay. That's another thing I was looking at. Is it's Lance Lynn versus Corbin Burns. If people are starting to bet, all right, there's Dodgers can't win 11 in a row. They've already won 10. They're not going to win 11. They're not going to win 12. I'm just going to keep backing them. I can get their run line at plus 146.
Go for it. I'm gonna stay off it though.
Yep. Back to Janik, and then we can wrap it up for today.
Where did you leave off?
Oh wow, yeah, it says 22 messages.
Jeez.
Here.
Aaron Blatchfield is going to show off her wrestling. They just saw Eileen, though. You say, gotta take, Padres. I only took the Padres to score 2 runs in the first 5 innings. Lean Eagles as well. Second that. Parlay the Eagles first half with the Aces first half. What is the? I'm going to take a look real quick at this Eagles first half, because that line is dropped to a 35. I don't like that at all. Wow, the first half is a -3 for the Eagles. I think that tells you everything right there, that they're going to be playing their starters. For that, you'll probably see some Jalen Hurts tonight and all that. Stars aren't playing, and it's a -3 though. Over the hill, Rich Hill. Hell no.
Excuse me, it's Dick Mountain.
Over or pass in the D-backs game. I can see it. Yeah, I may stay off. Liberty have me scared, yo. It's looking like they've finally got things clicking and have been wet from the 3-point line.
Yeah, I jumped back on the Aces -6.5.
Yeah. Padres have a hard time winning 3 in a row. Think they only did it 3 times this year. Fair. And 1 time was against the Rangers.
So,
Brew Crew for Fernando. Dodger Blue for Nathan. Nerfy in there. Parlay that with the Yerfy in the Mets game. Have the Aces and a few parlays to win the championship back when it was under 200. Their Dodgers are 11-0 and they're also 11.
No, they've only won 10 straight, I thought.
10 straight?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight and 14 out of 15.
Jeez.
They've lost 1 game in August, and that was on August 5th, 8-3 to San Diego.
Yeah. Under 8. Nick's wearing Mets jersey. Gotta back the Mets today. I'm wearing picks and parlays. Tim's wearing the Mets jersey. Or the Mets shirt.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about who's on the back.
No, they are not. No, they are not, Munchie. The Dodgers are serious. I agree. I think the Dodgers win the National League at this point.
But there's no value in betting that.
There's absolutely no
I'd rather
value.
go and bet the Brewers or the Phillies.
Yes. Brewers money line. Let's
Or
get
Cubs.
it. Yeah. Dodgers going for the sweep. Corbin will get touched.
He could.
You think, Nathan? I was thinking about backing them. Yes, Dodgers 5-2. My numbers say Brew Crew. All right. Boston been trash this year in all sports. Fair.
Celtics weren't bad.
Yeah. Brewers over the Dodgers. I can't do, bro. Dodgers might smoke the Brewers. Fair. Put 100 on the Brewers and 100 on the Royals. Doing a $20 parlay since only 6 games today. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, Christian. But that is, or Cameron. But that is everything for today's slate, Tim. Our massive 6-game slate. We've gotten through all of it.
In 50 minutes.
In 50 minutes. Yes. 50 minutes. But we're going to have to speed that up once classes start next week. Because the shows
You're the
will be
one that
starting
talks a lot.
Yeah, the shows will be starting at 10. And we'll go from there. But it is time, Tim, for
housekeeping. Housekeeping.
If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. All the links are in the description below for our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Make sure you guys are following us on all of those platforms. We do appreciate all the support over there. I will put all of them in the chat as well, just so you guys, it'll be a little bit easier for you guys to find. So I will do that. No Instagram pod today, just because I don't feel like there's a good enough game for me to really want to go after it.
You sure you don't want to put Patrick Corbin on a thing and on a graphic?
I've already put Patrick Corbin on a graphic, I believe. So I'm gonna go no on that one, although I appreciate it. So I'm just going to none of that for today. There's not going to be a lot on the Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff today. But you guys, make sure you guys check it all out and following us and all that good stuff. Recap for today. Let's do that. I like the Natties, the Mets run line, and the over. I like the Padres, and I like the Dodger run line. Nick?
Yeah. Royals, first 5 team total over 1.5. Full game team total over 3.5. Natty's first 5 team total over 1.5. And the Nationals first 5 money line. Mets first 5 money line minus 140. Team total over 5.5 and full game over 10.5. And closing it out with the Padres first 5 team total over 1.5.
There you go. What was the pod? There is no pod today. None of the games really kind of we like a couple of plays, but none of them are really anything that I want to go and back like that. So that's going to do it for today's edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Good luck, guys.